All right. Hey, so we are at one of the new properties we just got. This is my dad here, Rudy Lane. So I want to talk to you about this deal and how this deal got structured. So this one is actually right next to one of my other rental properties. And last summer, I was talking to the previous owner, and she was mentioning that at some point she was going to want to sell this house. So I mentioned to her that I'd certainly be open to buying it and having high interest for the fact that I have the one right next door. So a year later, she ends up calling me and asked me to come take a look at it. I gave her an offer on the house. It worked for her. We moved through and moved to closing. So let me tell you about how I structured the deal. So my dad is, 63? 62 years old, and is realizing that the 401k, stuff like that, is not going to take care of his retirement the way that he wants. And so we were kind of putting a plan together of how to put some rental properties in place in order to take care of his retirement and give him a more comfortable retirement. So we kind of put the plan together and said, all right, let's get this started. Here's how many rental properties we're going to need to do. And this just happened to be great timing. And I wanted to kind of keep this one at least in the family so that I could have it right next to my other property. We wanted to use other people's money in order to finance this deal. So I lined up financing for him, including the purchase and the rehab. I'm going to rehab it for him, and then I'm going to rent it out for him. So the reason I say that is because when we can provide solutions to people's problems, it opens up a world of more opportunity for us. We can do so many more deals when we can do that. That's basically providing turnkey real estate for people. So like my dad, he had the funds if he wanted to be able to do it himself, but he certainly didn't have the time. He works full time and he has never done this before, so he didn't really have the skill set built. So when we look at that from that perspective, we can solve people's problems and do far more deals. And so keep in mind, I made a $5,000 wholesale fee from this as well. So when we can build those skill sets of lining up financing for people, when we can build the skill sets of rehabbing for people and knowing how to rehab on a budget, and even possibly be willing to manage the properties for people, we just open up our deal volume so much more. So again, this is my dad's first rental property. I'm pretty excited. I'm probably more excited about it than he is. But in the next year or two, we're hoping to put together, maybe a couple dozen that will allow him to have an enjoyable retirement without the stress of wondering, where the money's going to come from and stuff like that. So anyway, I just wanted to shoot this video for you. And that's, above all else, that's one of the gifts of getting into real estate and learning how to do it and learning and being good at it, is not only can we take care of ourselves and become financially free, but we can also bless other people in our life through our skill sets. So that makes me extremely grateful to be able to do that for my dad and at some point, even my kids. So guys, I will see you on the next video.
Thank you.